maybe smaller, have the tasty food with smaller amounts of it.
Yes. Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
regulated feeding window is really the way to go. Some sort of an intermittent fasting approach.
Sure.
When I started doing that, I found myself to be quite a bit healthier. And when I've deviated from that, I've gained weight.
So what's
16 hours.
Well,
I like
okay,
16
okay.
hours. Yeah.
So like at night or
Yeah. So I get to a certain point and then I count out. I usually hit the stopwatch on my phone, and then I look at 15 hours in. I'm like, oh, okay, got an hour before I can eat.
Yeah.
And so anything in between that is just water or coffee.
Actually, like this may be a useful bit of advice for people, but eating before you go to bed is a real bad idea, and actually negatively affects your sleep.
Yeah.
And it can actually cause heartburn that you don't even know is happening, and that subtle heartburn affects your sleep because you're horizontal and your body's digesting. So if you want to improve the quality of your sleep, and be healthier, it's do not eat right before we're going to sleep.
Yeah.
It's like one of the worst things you could do.
Some of the biggest mistakes I've ever made. I've done that particularly after comedy shows. I'm starving.
Sure.
I'll come home and I'll eat, and then I go to bed and I just feel like shit. And I wake up in the middle of the night. Like,
it's gonna crush your sleep, and it's gonna damage your pyloric sphincter and your esophagus, and it's so. In fact, drinking and then going to sleep that's one of the worst things you could do.
Yes.
So just try to avoid drinking and eating
booze.
Yeah.
Booze.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't small amounts of alcohol that evidence suggests it doesn't have a negative effect on
I put in the same category as delicious food. It kind of makes things a little more fun.
I
like it.
I mean,